Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Let me show you guys today what's happening. Okay, we have airbag light on after we did window regulator removal and replacement. Okay, our airbag light is on. So that could happen to any vehicle that has side airbags, guys. Side airbags, or even without side airbags, and I'm going to explain why. Now this is a BMW, but again that will cover many vehicles. The other day we removed that door panel, we put new window regulator, it has an airbag, so we'll see if we screwed something up or if we just did not disconnect the battery and the airbag light was activated because of that. Now we are going to go ahead and explain that, but also when you replace door panel, guys, window regulator, something like that, your lights might stay on, and as a result your battery might drop really low and activate the light. So we'll see what causes our problem now. So we'll need to locate the OBD port. Okay, every vehicle the location is different, but usually it's somewhere under the dash, and once we did that we're going to connect our scanner here, okay, and show you what needs to be done. Okay, let's see exactly which way that thing goes. Okay, just like that. So this is the MaxiCOM, guys. You can find it in the description of the video below. Now I want to show you how many cars, okay, and how many vehicles that thing supports. It's just crazy. Okay, we're going to click on VIN number auto detect, and it's going to connect to the car now, and it's going to read the VIN number and tell us what model it is. And I left the car running on purpose now. Okay, later we will have to turn the ignition, the engine off and the ignition on, and I'm going to show you. So now it's scanning. It's going to take a little bit of time, okay, to load all the data and see if it's going to find it now. Okay, this is our VIN number. We click OK to confirm. BMW 46 330 Ci M54 engine, June of 2015. We confirm that this is the correct one, and we can proceed with the next step now. Now this is going to take a little bit of time, so we'll come back in just a minute when it's ready. Okay, it says to turn off ignition wait approximately 10 seconds and switch ignition on after that. Okay, so we're going to wait about 10 seconds. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead, turn the ignition on only. We click OK. Okay, here we confirm. Diagnosis, we go to control unit and we're going to select body, in our case airbag module. Now here, okay, we're going to go ahead and check the codes, read codes. Okay, power supply, check this thing out. Power supply means that the battery was too low. So that code, guys, okay, that is because probably the door was open for a long time, and as a result the lights were on and that drained the battery as well. Okay, next one is side airbag front right. So that's probably when we disconnected the airbag, and as a result, okay, it stored the code. Check wiring harness coding, check control unit coding. So ours is good. Now we're going to go back. We're going to click next, erase codes. All the information will be deleted. Yes, codes have been successfully erased. Return to the function menu and tap read codes to verify. Now what I'm going to recommend, actually, I'm going to go ahead later and scan the whole system, and I'll show you how many codes we will have because of a dead battery. You can click auto scan and it will do all that for you. It doesn't take very long, so if you have that computer, I'll recommend doing that. So we're at 90% scanning on the system, 21 modules so far, and most of those codes, guys, are because of a low voltage. and they couldn't communicate with each other. Okay, you can see all the codes. You can get a report, but all I'm going to do, just click a quick erase. Everywhere there is a code, it's going to clear all the computers. That way there won't be anything left. And let's check out if the airbag light will be on after that. Okay, perfect. So after starting the car, you can see the airbag light is not on. I have the brake light on, but this is because of the handbrake, and I have to put my seat belt on. But that definitely, guys, fixed the problem. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to check out our official Facebook page, Auto Repair Guys. Give a like, guys, and follow us for more information.